Dr. Hakeem Baba-Ahmed, who served as special advisor on political matters to President Bola Tinubu, has come out firing, and his words are shaking the Nigerian political space in a very serious way. Dr. Hakeem Baba-Ahmed, who served as special advisor on political matters to President Tinubu, appeared on Channels Television's Political Paradigm this Tuesday, February 18, 2026, and he did not hold back even one sentence. He told Nigerians something that many people have been whispering, but nobody at that level had said so loudly, that if Tinubu returns to power in 2027, he will make a worse president than he has already been. That statement alone has set the internet on fire today. Now, what makes this so significant is who is saying it. This is not an opposition politician. This is not someone who has always been against Tinubu. Baba-Ahmed worked inside that administration. He was part of the team. He resigned from that role, and since then he has been watching and observing, and what he says he has seen is not encouraging at all. He told viewers that since leaving the administration, he has not seen any improvement in President Tinubu's record. In fact, he said things have deteriorated. Think about that for a moment. A man who was on the inside is now telling you it is getting worse, not better. He spoke specifically about insecurity, pointing out that Nigeria is a lot more unsafe today than it was when he was still part of that government. He talked about the streets, about what ordinary Nigerians are saying, about the deep level of desperation and poverty that is spreading, and he was particularly pointed about how much worse things have become in the northern part of the country. The north, which has long suffered from poverty, unemployment, and dangerous levels of insurgency and banditry, is where Baba-Ahmed says the suffering is most visible and most painful right now. But here is where it got even more interesting. Baba-Ahmed accused the president of doing something that he called poor thinking. He said he sees a president who is not focused on fixing the country, but is instead focused on gathering politicians around him, pulling APC loyalists together, attracting defectors from the PDP, building political structures, all of it, he says, with one goal in mind: winning a second term. And according to Baba-Ahmed, using political alliances as your strategy for re-election instead of actually governing well and solving real problems is poor thinking. That phrase is being quoted everywhere today. This is not the first time Baba-Ahmed has spoken out on this issue. As far back as late 2025, he had already gone on record saying he wished Tinubu would not run again in 2027. He had said then that Tinubu had achieved his lifelong ambition of becoming president, the Emilokan moment as Nigerians will remember, but that the drive and sharp political intelligence that defined Tinubu before he got into Aso Rock has not translated into that same energy for actually running the country. Now, in February 2026, he has gone further and stronger, saying a second term would make things categorically worse for Nigeria. While Baba-Ahmed is raising these serious concerns, the political reality on the ground tells a different story about the momentum around Tinubu's 2027 ambitions. The APC governors passed a vote of confidence in the president and formally endorsed him as the party's flag bearer for 2027. The Progressives Governors Forum, chaired by Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, committed publicly to delivering their states for Tinubu. APC stakeholders across key states have also declared him their sole preferred candidate, so the party structure is firmly behind the president, even as voices like Baba-Ahmed continue to grow louder from the outside. This is the tension at the heart of Nigerian politics right now as we head toward 2027. On one side, you have an organized political machinery rallying around the incumbent. On the other, you have prominent voices, including those who have sat in the room with Tinubu, stepping forward to say that the country cannot afford more of the same. If you have been enjoying the content on this channel, please take a moment right now to like this video and subscribe so you never miss a single update as Nigeria's 2027 political story continues to heat up. The big question that every Nigerian needs to sit with today is this: if a man who was your political advisor, someone who believed in you enough to serve you, is now looking at your record and saying a second term will be worse, what does that say? And more importantly, are the ordinary Nigerians on the street, those dealing with rising costs, insecurity, and daily economic hardship, being heard in the halls of power at all? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with Baba-Ahmed, or do you think President Tinubu deserves another chance to prove himself in 2027? every single opinion matters here.